There was a period back in 2020 where I absolutely hated myself. I'm talking depression, anxiety, bad thoughts that you shouldn't be thinking about doing to yourself, and just overall hating my reality, and nothing was really going on then. Granted, it was during COVID and Corona, and that time nothing was going on. I felt very lonely, in a lot of pain, and a lot of sadness, and I just remember dedicating myself to the gym and working out. And this got me to a point that truly helped me over time, where in 2021, August time, after being locked in for a long time because of Corona and all this stuff going on, I was able to start going out and people started to give me attention and be nice to me and actually speak to me in a sense, apart from my friend group that I had. And even during the times of pain and the times of sadness, I pushed that friend group away, and it wasn't a good time in a sense. I pushed them away because I didn't know their intentions at that time, and I didn't even know who I was at that time. So I pushed these people away. And when we started going out around August of 2021 time, my confidence started to build because I had put a bit of effort into the gym and into lifting weights, and I started having people come into my life, women and all this stuff starting to come into my life. So my confidence started getting higher up until another year down the line, where I then lost this friend group. So I had this friend group for a while, and they were close in a sense, and we went through different stages of being close and obviously having time together and all this, and that broke apart, which really crushed me at that time. And earlier in that month, I lost a girl that I truly liked, that I thought was the best and all this stuff. You know what it's like when you get like one girl and you haven't had a girl before, like who actually likes you and is kind of pretty. You start thinking, oh, she's the best and all this. In reality, she's just a normal girl. But at that time, it really hurt me. And I just remember having about another year and a bit of just having to literally look into myself and asking myself, how can I get better from the situation? And I kind of withdrew myself from people in a sense, apart from seeing an occasional girl here or there. I withdrew myself from friends and all this stuff a lot from that time because I wanted to focus on myself. And I started to absolutely look into my own self. So I started to dedicate myself to building some more muscle, going to the gym. I started to actually start to read, learn, and work on stuff like this channel. I started working on that. The growth has been fairly good, but also a little bit slow, but that's the way it goes, man. And I started working on my mental health, more importantly, and started trying to help myself. And this got me to a position a year and a bit down the line where I was truly happy and truly grateful for myself. Finally, I was happy with myself. And then my life started to get a bit better, and different people started to come into my life. I started to have new friends to the point I was able to go to certain places and have conversations with people, or people would speak to me based off the back of how I looked, my physique, my body, and we'll have a good conversation. And during that time, whilst you're working as well and whilst you're quite disciplined, suddenly the money in the background that you've been working for is building up a bit. And now you've got a little bit of money there as well, and you've got more confidence, and you're in better shape, and you're more happier in yourself. And these things start to absolutely compound during that. And this is one of the things that people neglect, really, when we say take away time and start dedicating to yourself, and people won't recognize you. And the title of this video is going to be around that: take away time and people won't recognize you. Because I remember when I've run into quite a few people who I used to know from years and years ago, and when they see me, they find it insane how different I look now. They find it absolutely insane how different my face looks, my body looks, more importantly. And they can't believe I'm the same person. They can't believe I'm the same person they used to know. The chubby guy, the fat guy. They can't believe that. And that's such a beautiful thing when you think you could absolutely change yourself when you dedicate that time towards yourself. And if you do want help getting in shape and building a physique, I've got my email, I'll put that in the description. Email me. It's also in my bio of my channel as well. Email me and we can work together. That's a side tangent, but it's a beautiful thing when you start getting in shape and when you start building a body that actually makes you truly grateful in yourself. And it absolutely changes your reality in every area in regards to having people come up to you and talk to you, and you can change your life seriously from that stuff. And this is what I found. I went away for periods of time and had to look into myself and ask myself, who am I? What's wrong with me? Why am I insecure in this area? And almost live a lot of sadness and a lot of pain during them times because I didn't really have anyone. So I had to focus just on myself, and especially winter time, it gets a bit cold. It's easier to feel a bit more sad. You look into a lot of pain and a lot of sadness, and when you combine that with losing people, you have no other option than to disappear a little bit. And what happens is, once you keep plodding along and you keep trying to do better and better and better and improving, these people will see over time that improvement in you. They'll see that growth in you. And it's a beautiful thing. And this is what I found, man. They'll see that growth and they will be grateful and happy in a way for you because they'll think, oh, this guy was like this. And now he's a bit better. And now he's grown a bit. And now he's looking like this. Now his physique's a bit better. This guy used to be like this. He used to be shy. Now he's quite confident. And you can absolutely change yourself when you disappear for a bit and look into yourself, when you dedicate to certain areas on you that truly matter. Absolutely change your life. Absolutely change you view yourself as. And I don't want you lot to think if you're in a certain position right now that you can't change that. You can 100% change that. You can change how people treat you. You can change how you look at yourself. You can literally change a lot of areas in your life now. Granted, there's some areas you can't change. Gonna have a quick drink, one sec. Always feel weird drinking on camera, but there's certain areas you obviously can't change, but there's also a lot of areas you can change in regards to your physical health. Your mental health you can change a little bit when you start focusing on meditation, getting out in nature, and being productive with your time, taking away more time from social media. That's what helps me, especially with my mental health when I don't spend too much time online. When you literally start working towards a goal that you truly want to achieve, whether that's business wise, whether that's money wise, or whatever, you aim for a little goal, even though it's an external thing on a level, you do need money. Yeah, it's the sad fact of this world, you do need money. So when you disappear for this period of time and you work on yourself, let's say for 6 to 12 months, I would edge towards 12 months, especially if you're young, you can kind of make a massive change during that time. And even if you're older, you know more then. So you'll be able to lock in better and be more smarter with your decisions. You will be able to be in a position where you get better, you're in better shape, you are able to actually look at yourself and be proud of yourself, and also you'll have the money building up in the background as well. If you're not doing these things like going out and spending it on this thing and takeaways and being quite disciplined, over time you'll be in a good position where you got money in the background, where you view yourself better, where you're in better shape, and suddenly your life is way better than it ever was before. And this is what I found. It's that compound effect of all this stuff, and that's going to be a true message in this video. Hope you got a lot of value. If you did want help getting in shape, shoot me an email, reallouis23@gmail.com.